अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज की वीडियो में हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया के PYQs प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया वाज इनॉग्रेटेड इन द ईयर। ऑप्शन ए 1948, ऑप्शन बी 1949, ऑप्शन सी 1950, ऑप्शन डी 1951। करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन सी 1950। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज at present how many judges are in the Supreme Court? Option A 31, option B 25, option C 26, option D 34. Correct answer is option D 34. Next question is which of the following is not the requisite qualification of Supreme Court judges? Option A he should be a citizen of India. Option B he should have been a High Court judge for 5 years or should have been a High Court advocate for 10 years. Option C he should be a distinguished jurist in the opinion of the President. Option D he should be a minimum of 35 years old. Correct answer is option D. He should be a minimum of 35 years old. Next question is in the removal of judges process, the Speaker or Chairman of Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha constitute a 3-member committee to investigate the charges of misbehavior or incapacity of judges. Which of the following is not a member of the committee? Option A Chief Justice or judges of the Supreme Court. Option B Chief Justice of the High Court. Option C Distinguished Jurist. Option D Leader of the opposite of the Lok Sabha. Correct answer is option D Leader of the opposite of the Lok Sabha. Next question is which of the following dispute not come under the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court? Option A interstate water dispute. Option B dispute between center and one or more states. Option C dispute between the center, one or more states on one side and other states on other side. Option D dispute between two or more states. Correct answer is option A interstate water dispute. Next question is Doctrine of judicial review originated from which country? Option A the UK, option B France, option C the USA, option D Russia. Correct answer is option C the USA. Next question is concept of judicial activism originated from which country? Option A the UK, option B France, option C the USA, option D Russia. Correct answer is option C the USA. Next question is concept of public interest litigation originated from which country? Option A the UK, option B France, option C the USA, option D Russia. Correct answer is option C the USA. Next question is which of the following are included in the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court? First, a dispute between the Government of India and one or more states. Second, a dispute regarding elections to either the House or the Parliament or that of the legislature of a state. Third, a dispute between the Government of India and Union Territory. Fourth, a dispute between two or more states. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A, first and second. Option B, second and third. Option C, first and fourth. Option D, third and fourth. Correct answer is option C, first and fourth. Next question is what is the provision to safeguard the autonomy of the Supreme Court of India? First, while appointing the Supreme Court judges, the President of India has to consult the Chief Justice of India. Second, the Supreme Court judges can be removed by the Chief Justice of India only. Third, the salaries of the judges are charged to the Consolidated Fund of India, to which the legislature does not have to vote. Fourth, all appointments of officers and staff of the Supreme of India are made by the government only after consulting the Chief Justice of India. Which of the statements given above was correct? Option A, first and third only. Option B, third and fourth only. Option C, fourth only. Option D, first, second, third and fourth. Correct answer is option A, first and third only. Next question is the power to increase the number of judges in the Supreme Court of India is vested in option A the President of India, option D the Parliament. Option C, the Chief Justice of India. Option D, the Law Commission. Correct answer is option B, the Parliament. Next question is, the power of the Supreme Court of India to decide disputes between the centre and the states falls under its option A, advisory jurisdiction. Option B, appellate jurisdiction. Option C, original jurisdiction. Option D, writ jurisdiction. Correct answer is option C, original jurisdiction. Next question is, who or which of the following is the custodian of the Constitution of India? Option A, the President of India. Option B, the PM of India. Option C, the Lok Sabha Secretariat. Option D, the Supreme Court of India. Correct answer is option D, the Supreme Court of India. Next question is, in India, judicial review implies option A, the power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of laws and executive orders. Option B, the power of the judiciary to question the wisdom of the laws enacted by the legislature. Option C, the power of the judiciary to review all the legislative enactments before they are assented to by the President. Option D, the power of the judiciary to review its own judgments given earlier in similar or different case. Correct answer is option A, the power of the judiciary to pronounce upon the constitutionality of laws and executive orders. Next question is, with reference to the Constitution of India, prohibitions or limitation or provisions contained in ordinary laws cannot act as prohibition or limitation on the constitutional powers under Article 142. It could mean which of the following? Option A, the decisions taken by the Election Commission of India while discharging its duties cannot be challenged in any court of law. Option B, the Supreme Court of India has not been constrained in the exercise of its powers by laws made by the Parliament. Option C, in the event of a grave financial crisis in the country, the President of India can declare financial emergency without counsel from the Cabinet. Option D, state legislatures cannot make laws on certain matters without the concurrence of the Union legislature. Correct answer is option B. The Supreme Court of India has not been constrained in the exercise of its powers by laws made by the Parliament. Next question is, consider the following statements. First, the 44th Amendment to the Constitution of India introduced an article placing the election of the Prime Minister beyond judicial review. Second, the Supreme Court of India struck down the 99th Amendment to the Constitution of India as being violative of the independence of the judiciary. Which of the statements given above are correct? Option A, first only. Option B, second only. Option C, both first and A. Option D, neither first nor second. Correct answer is option B, second only. Next question is, a judge of the Supreme Court may resign his office by writing a letter to option A, the Chief Justice. Option B, the President. Option C, the Prime Minister. Option D, the Law Minister. Correct answer is option B, the President. Next question is, given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other as reason. Assertion: the Supreme Court of India has exclusive jurisdiction regarding the constitutional validity of central laws. Reason: the Supreme Court is the guardian of the Indian Constitution. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. Codes: option A, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option B, both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Option C, A is true but R is false. Option D, A is false but R is true. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, the Supreme Court of India enunciated the doctrine of basic structure of the Constitution in option A, the Golaknath case in 1967. Option B is the Sajan Singh case in 1965. Option C, the Shankari Prasad case in 1951. Option D, the Keshav Nanda Bharati case in 1973. Correct answer is option D, the Keshav Nanda Bharati case in 1973. Next question is, who was the first Chief Justice of India from Indian side? Option A, G.V. Mavlenkar. Option B, Justice A.K. Sarkar. Option C. C.D. Deshmukh. Option D. Justice Harilal J. Kania. Correct answer is option D. Justice Harilal J. Kania.